Hello crypto friends, you on the VALIDARIOS channel, and today we have one of the under the radar, but already really working protocols in the entire crypto space, Provenance Blockchain. Over the last 3 months, events have happened here that should not be overlooked. The world's first yielding stablecoin registered with the SEC has appeared. Figure went public on NASDAQ and announced trading of its shares fully on the blockchain. The launch of the Hastra protocol, and most importantly, you, as an ordinary user, can already enter these products today and earn 8% per annum in dollars. Let's first briefly recall what this project is. Provenance is a Cosmos-based Layer 1 blockchain created specifically for the tokenization of real-world financial assets. The company Figure Technologies, which is closely connected to Provenance, has built its core infrastructure on Provenance not as a decentralized application but as a real business. Figure has already tokenized more than $14 billion in private credit. This alone secured by real estate, HELOC, commercial loans, etc. This is almost half of the entire global tokenized private credit market. For comparison, the entire RWA market on Ethereum, Base, Polygon, etc. is somewhere around $22 billion, and Provenance alone $18.6 billion. Now let's move on to the news. The first is the launch of the RWA Consortium, a landmark coalition that is expanding access to Figure's monthly on-chain lending to over $1 billion, starting with Solana. The consortium represents a coordinated effort by leading crypto platforms to support and drive the adoption of Prime, a liquid staking token built on the Hastra liquidation protocol, developed in partnership with Figure and the Provenance Blockchain Foundation. Prime runs on the democratized Prime decentralized lending protocol on the Provenance blockchain, which allows users to borrow funds from Figure's RWA tokenized loan pool. Through this coalition, ordinary DeFi users can now access institutional-grade returns previously reserved for banks and accredited investors. The second and most recent news is that on January 14 this year, Figure launched the on-chain public equity network, Open, which allows companies to list their shares on the blockchain. Unlike other tokenization initiatives, Open shares are registered directly on the blockchain, rather than being a tokenized version of securities from the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation (DTCC). The shares will trade on a limit order book using Figure's alternative trading system ATS, enabling continuous trading. Shareholders will be able to use Figure's democratized Prime, a decentralized finance DeFi protocol, to borrow and lend their shares, eliminating the intermediary role traditionally played by Prime brokers. Open provides several advantages for both listing companies and shareholders compared to the current centralized equity capital market, including the blockchain ledger reduces costs and capital requirements imposed by DTCC. Self-custody and self-settlement via ATS eliminates the need for custodial brokers, radically democratizing access to trading and reducing costs. Portfolio margining through DeFi supports the potential for higher early repayment rates and better cross-collateralization across asset classes, including cryptocurrency. Replacing the existing securities lending process with a transparent limit order book redirects the economics of securities lending back to shareholders instead of prime brokers. Open is redefining stock trading, said Mike Cagney, executive chairman of Figure. The significant advantages over the centralized model of existing firms are motivating companies to adopt Open and their investors to demand it. After originating over $20 billion in on-chain loans, we are now excited to bring public equity capital to the Provenance blockchain. The third news, this is the integration of the network token hash into the Keplr wallet. Now, for Keplr wallet owners to buy hash, there is no need to visit third-party services, but simply exchange it in the wallet app itself. Also, the Keplr wallet is convenient for stakers, so staking hash has become even easier. And now the hottest news. This is the launch of Hastra, a new protocol from the Figure Technologies team, the main contributor to Provenance Blockchain and the Provenance Foundation, which officially launched on November 21, 2025 on Solana. What is this in simple terms? Hastra is a bridge between institutional RWA from Provenance and DeFi on Solana. They take the best yielding products from Figure and make them fully DeFi ready on Solana. Instant swap, user collateral, compounding, 24/7 liquidity. How to participate right now so as not to miss this trend. To use the platform, make sure you have Solana wallet, Phantom, Backpack, Saltflare, etc. Some sold for gas fees and USDC. Go to Hastra.io. Swap USDC to Wilds. Swap Wilds to Prime, which earns approximately 8% yield. Optionally loop Prime on Camino to multiply yield. If you want to be the first to learn about Provenance news, follow the news and new quests in official Discord, Telegram or X. All links will be under the video. Also, from the latest news from the team, it became known about the intention to list Hash on top exchanges. And therefore, if you, like us, believe in the great prospects of the token, you can stake it in anticipation of listings. Here is a quick guide. If you do not have a Hash token, you can purchase one on Figure Markets, Osmosis, or simply in the Keplr wallet. Withdraw to Keplr or Leap wallet, Provenance Network, open Keplr, stake, choose Validator Validarios. Why exactly this one? Because the motto of the Validator community Validarios is you'll never walk alone, and we are always ready to help with any questions. We also donate 10% of our profits to charity every month. We publicly announce this on our X and Telegram channel. So by delegating to us, you automatically become a participant in a good cause. Well, how are you, friends? There is so much news that our heads are spinning. If you want to be early in the next wave of tokenization of trillions of dollars in traditional finance, start taking actions with Hastra, Yields and Solana or staking Hash right today. Thanks to Victor from the Provenance team for helping create this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and remember, I'm not calling anyone to do anything, and I'm not giving financial advice. The only advice: don't let yourself be shaved.